Hi, Scott Orlin with Cinema-Magazin. I'm here at the picturesque Sundance Film Festival 2020, and I'm going to introduce you for the first time to an incredibly talented actor. Now, there's a TV series called Hearts Abishola, which hasn't quite aired in Germany yet, but wait, it's going to come your way. But she's also up here for Sundance talking about women in film, which I think is incredible. So I want to introduce you for the first time to Folake Olowofoyeku.
Yes.
First of all, talk a little bit about your experience being here at Sundance. And, you know, this year, I think it's the most diverse year in terms of both women, both ethnicity, culture. How important is that for you to be here and talk about that?
Well, I feel like I'm spoiled. It's been a great experience. The weather's great. It's not too cold. And I see like a lot of representation, which I think is always important and beautiful. And I'm just so happy to be surrounded by it. And I've known nothing else. So, again, I feel like I'm spoiled.
What's actually interesting, too, is the kind of gathering of creative minds that are here. Who have you kind of interspersed with so far who's been creatively intriguing to you?
I've met with Bev Smith, who is very inspirational. I've actually followed her for a couple of years. I also met with some of the executives over at Macro who I've also been following. And I think they're all doing great work. And it's a pleasure to be in the room with them.
Now, as I mentioned before, the show Hearts Abishola, it's from the creative minds of Chuck Lorre. Now, he brought you The Big Bang Theory and many other TV series, The Kaminsky Method right now. And what is so special about that is it's the first time ever in television history that we have somebody from Nigeria represented in a major role. Talk a little bit about what you hope culturally people around the world, and eventually when this plays in Germany, are going to be enlightened that maybe they've been a little closed off about.
Well, I think what I'm looking forward to is people recognizing that we all have more in common than we don't. No matter your background, no matter your ethnicity, all you want is love and all your needs met, shelter, be surrounded with people, be surrounded by people that you love. I'm looking forward to people recognizing that from this show.
What do you think, if you had a chance to take me to Nigeria, what would be some of the cultural things you'd want to introduce me to?
First, the food, for sure. I'm going to give you the spiciest food possible. And get you some hot pepper soup. And I think, and the partying lifestyle, you know, we're very lively people and lively and happy people, and we know how to have a good time. So I think that's another aspect that I'd love to introduce you or anyone visiting to. Also the music. The music is so rich and our musicians are so talented. I'd love to take you out to a venue outdoors and just listen to music throughout the night. I think that's beautiful. And also drink our traditional spirits.
There's always alcohol involved. And just a last question for you, and that is, I mean, obviously you had to come to Hollywood to film this TV series, but what is the film and television experience like in Nigeria? Are there facilities? I mean, like in Germany, there's a thriving industry.
I believe Nollywood is considered to be one of the third biggest film industries in the world. It's Nollywood, so it starts with an N as opposed to an H with Hollywood. And I think they're doing great work. I think we are going to be surprised by the content that's coming out, that's about to come out from the continent, from not just Nigeria, but like Africa as a whole. I was just back home, and I spoke with a few people in the industry, and the ideas are so rich and new and fresh. And I think the more opportunities that are afforded to Nigerians and the creative community out there, the more beautiful the possibilities for content. And I think I have to congratulate streaming and video on demand services for creating an avenue for Nollywood and directors and actors in Nollywood to flourish.
So after you finish this TV series, she's going to go back, make a movie, and win the Nollywood Oscar. That's what you're going to do.
Your lips to God's ears.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Such
you.
a pleasure. From Sundance, Scott Orlin. Till next time.